Recording in progress.
Austin, what were you guys able to do with that second group to claw back into the game and didn't pull past it?
I feel like we just played hard. We got a lot of talented people on the team, and I feel like if we play hard and do the right things, then we do. I mean, well. But like you said, we made runs, but it wasn't enough.
Rhythm-wise, was it good for you to get a couple more shots up and have the ball in your hands some more, which can be difficult for all the guys that have been playing?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we had AD, Bron, Malik out, so that's a lot of possessions that they would have the ball in their hands, and it was really just a next man up mentality. So I didn't care if it was me or someone else. Really, just was out there competing to win.
Frank described a real change in energy from last night in Philly to tonight. What stood out to you as the biggest differences either in the locker room or post?
I mean, like you said, just the energy change. You can feel it. I don't know if you really can explain it. You can pinpoint a time of where it changed, but like you can definitely feel it. Like you said, Frank said, like you felt good, positive energy. For a lot of the night, it wasn't going our way in the first half, but we stuck to it. And second half, we started getting results and made it a game.
Austin, 50 games into your first NBA season. Are you starting to find some of the gaps, I guess, where you can impact the game? You know, obviously you're not scoring, you're not touching the ball the same way that you were probably every other team you ever played on the rest of your life. Are you starting to find some of these gaps and like rebounding, for instance, and stuff like that, the offensive glass particularly? What are you seeing and how much more comfortable are you in those spaces?
I mean, like you said, this is probably the least I've played with the ball in my hands since probably like my freshman, sophomore year. But you got some of the best players to ever play the game. So you really just, like you said, try to find things that you can do to help be successful. If it's playing defense, taking charges, offensive rebounding, you really just apply yourself to it. Don't have a mentality of where scoring is all that matters, getting assists all that matters. There's multiple things you can do during a basketball game to help your team be successful. And with the talent that we have, we got a bunch of guys that do that, and it really helps us.
Austin, up to this point of the season, most of the small ball minutes have come LeBron in there at 5 or maybe even 8 in small lineups. But what was the key tonight to continuing to play so well in those smaller lineups without both of those guys?
I mean, I just go and say energy. Try to get out on the break. Really play a fast pace and kind of a positionless basketball. It didn't matter who was pushing it. Didn't matter who filled the corners, but really just getting to our spots and playing out of that, creating space for the guy with the ball in the hands. And even just setting flare screens with like Stanley. Stanley does a really good job setting weak side flare screens, pin down, stuff like that to occupy the weak side, even if it doesn't even get reversed over there. But it occupies that side for Russ to get downhill, and then there's no big in the lane, just go shoot a layup. Or if there is a big, then you got someone wide open. Then you got Russ that makes plays like that. So just all those things factor in.
Like to do my own energy shift, and I talked to Mike a little bit about this earlier, but I'd love to know what LeBron said to you that made you make that face.
Yeah, the first time ever being a meme, I guess. But we was just talking about a ATO coach that drew something up, and I think it was just a big misunderstanding. There was no like conflict involved. He was just talking like normal, and just caught me off guard. I didn't realize I did it, but definitely got in the locker room. Phone was blowing up, so it was just. I guess I just made a reaction to a conversation when I was a little confused.
Do you have a favorite joke that you saw?
Nah, not really. Because, I mean, everybody just goes spin it how they want to spin it. So I really don't even pay attention to that. I thought it was funny. I mean, me and Brian ain't even talked about it because there was nothing really to talk about. It was funny and something that people can get a laugh at, create whatever story they want.
Thanks, Lev. Thanks,
Appreciate y'all.